look a little crazy, but I decided to record this for you anyway. This will be the last time you guys see this truck on this channel. Man, I'm gonna trade it out for something and build it next, but at least she's better now. You know, a lot better than the last asshole who gave it to me. Definitely did me dirty. Whole bunch of lies about why he's getting rid of it and all kinds of other shit. Really sucks. But the most I could do is give this truck a better life than it had. You know what I mean? When I started off this truck, the transmission from the beginning wasn't working. Then on the way to the transmission shop, driveline blew on the freeway. But the gears were welded, so I had to do that because it kept screeching and driving stupid. It had a ton of leaks, ton of them. So I redid all the gaskets and the seals. I've done a lot to this truck, man. This truck definitely has a better standing than it did for sure. But it's kind of sad to see it go. Hopefully what I get next is just as good, man. Because we're gonna build that one next. But yeah, it's crazy. I saw my old truck posted up. It looks like shit. The dude, like, it looks like shit. It looks like somebody practiced painting with the paintbrush on it. I tried to get it back, but he's like, nah. I tried to say, oh, I'm looking for a single cab. I'm looking for a lifted single cab. But then when I offer him money, because he was looking for a crew cab and a single cab, came down to it, he's trying to blame it on his lady, saying, oh, I can't get it because my lady, I don't know. And then, oh no, I need more room. But yeah, he's looking for a single cab. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of lies, just like from the very get-go. Is what it is. But I tried to get it back. I tried to offer him money, trade, whatever. Didn't want to budge. But it was funny because I was told the reason for getting rid of it, something completely different. You know, oh, I got to move this and that, and this and that, and whole nine. Turns out, nope, still here. So it was just a whole fucking. The person knew what they were doing when they're dodging the shit to me. I said I'd never talk about it again, but that shit was just stupid, bro. But yeah, he definitely dodged a bullet by passing it off to me. But the truck was ever able to get a better home, so that's the good part. The guy's coming right now, so he won't be here till the sun's all the way down. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to show you today, maybe in the next part of the vlog or the next vlog. But I'll probably make it, you know. I'll show you guys tomorrow. But yeah, this is it for me at least. She's moving on to another part of the state. Beautiful truck, strong, needs gas right now. But I ended up buying a rear window. Whoever I was trying to trade it, you know, just to get something new, because I have this bad boy right here. You know what I mean? But trying to get something new, trade it. But people are just being dumb. A lot of people swear they got amazing cars. Oh, you need cash on top. You need cash on top. Even though they're asking me, just a bunch of weirdos that are around here. People play too much, so I just decided, fuck it. This guy's been hitting me up for a long time now. It's been a while, so go ahead and trade him. But yeah, people here are funny. They got horrible driving trucks, and you know what's funny is this kind of looks jimmied, right? But this drive it's really sturdy and smooth. It's no bounce or nothing you'd think. You know, a lot of people like to talk shit because the paint and the cosmetic stuff ain't quite where it should be, because I actually build cars and you want them to actually make sense. You want to build them and make sure they're good to invest this pretty look into. But a lot of people are ass backwards. I remember one guy's like on something, he's like, well, don't have tinted windows and da-da-da. I'm like, bro, people don't know what a good truck is when they fucking see one. So I got over it. I'm going to trade this guy. He's coming from like an hour and something away. He gets to experience the beast in this truck. I'm kind of sad because I love this truck, man, and I put it to where it's at. And I'm going to miss this thing, bro. Alright guys, last drive in this truck, man. Fucking A. I'm gonna go put some gas for him. I had bought him a back window. Like I said, whoever was gonna get it, I'll buy him a back window. You know, it's only like 40 bucks, 50 bucks for my guy. You know, urethane you can get a lot of places and just stick it on. A lot of people are intimidated of a window and shit like that. I don't know why. Just little vegans, I guess. But we're on our way to get gas from, like I said, last drive. Can't step on it because the gas is that low.
Gotcha, bitch.
Sheesh. Fuck, I'm gonna miss this thing. Boom, there she is, player. We got us a new project right there. I had bought a lowering kit same day because I knew he was gonna come down to trade for the truck, and this is what we got. So we got that roof rack and these rims and tires, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on my other Denali. For those who haven't seen it, I'll show you right now. But I had bought a lowering kit for this, so we're gonna lower it, try to find some rims for a good price, you know what I mean, and then do some engine work. It needs a tune-up for sure. But let me know what you guys think down below, man. It's like an SUV version of my truck. It's funny, but this one is all-wheel drive as well, and also a 6.0. But you can tell it needs to be brought back to life. We need to do something with the exhaust. It definitely needs valve covers, gaskets. But those rims and tires that you just saw are gonna go on this one, the family car. So obviously it makes sense for the family car to have a roof rack and get us some nice wheels on these, because these ones are cracked to shit. They're pretty bad. And then come to find out, these are Toyota ones. I don't know if people are familiar with Toyota wheels 6555. What is it, 655? Okay, yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with those. That's the bolt pattern for a Chevy, but they also have them for like the Toyota side. And these are definitely Toyota rims because the bore is way bigger, which on Toyota's the bore is bigger. So in that case, the only thing that's holding on to it pretty good is the lug nuts, the type of this thing's a fucking beast. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I now have two Denalis, both 6.0s, both all-wheel drives. One's a family car. Probably do more like a lifted look on this one. My wife likes lifted cars. She likes lower trucks because when she got with me, she started getting introduced to these things. She ended up liking loud lowered cars and stuff like that. But her original bet was that she likes lifted cars. Sucks, I just washed this car yesterday, bro. I said, but again, this is the new one, the new ride. Interested to see what you guys think. This thing will be a beast. The other one was a tuned 5.3. I planned on getting this one tuned because I want this one to be just like the other one. But obviously this one starts off with more horsepower and has all-wheel drive, so definitely going to feel a big difference. Damn, those are big-ass rotors, huh? Oh, no, never mind. I thought those were big rotors. I'm seeing straight through the truck. That's funny. It's time to start smashing on all you guys who talk shit on Facebook Marketplace. It's funny. Facebook Marketplace, people love to talk shit, bro. Love to. And then when you get real with them and you tell them you'll meet up with them to race or whatever they're talking shit about, it's all of a sudden nothing. You know what I mean? It's just, these guys are funny out here. Talk a lot of shit, especially in the truck community. I don't feel like the truck community is held really well out here at all in Vegas. I don't feel like they understand the car culture at all. They have, a lot of these guys have zero respect for the cars that they have or other people have. I personally do. I work on my own shit and I take care of my stuff. I pay for my own stuff. I do all the work it takes to get my own stuff. A lot of these kids don't know what that's like, and they just have no respect for their car. It's kind of like your kid. You're not gonna go get your kid into bullshit, right? You know what I mean? You're gonna represent your kid well. This is like a kid. You take care of it too. You maintain it, all that good shit. Very expensive. But anyways, I don't really care too much for the car community out here as far as the truck scene. Just the trucks kind of represent themselves bad, man. So I kind of just stay and do my own thing, but I am going to build this beast to start smashing on those same people that talk shit. A lot of you might be like, wow, he talks a lot of shit. But you know who talks a lot of shit? shit is people on fucking Facebook Marketplace, bro. You guys are something else, man. The shit they say or the shit they think they have, and they try to tell you, you know, this, and that. It's like, to me, it doesn't make sense, bro. People think they're things they're not. People think they have things they don't. It mind blows me how people nowadays, this new generation, kind of just creates their own like method of thinking and how the world really works. And it's just like, you know, I kind of agree with the Bible sometimes. Well, I do agree with the Bible in general, but I'm kind of hesitant to want to accept that everybody, or a lot of people, not everybody, let me correct myself, that a lot of people won't make it to heaven. And when you pay attention to how people act and the things they do and how they talk, God never told a lie. So, you know, I just hope the best for people and wish the best for people. I truly, truly, sincerely do. And a lot of the times people act certain ways or they be in certain ways. It mind blows me that you accept that for yourself. It mind blows me that you wouldn't want a better way of thinking or a better way of doing anything. You just want to like be like, oh, everything's mine. You give me this, you owe me this. No, mine's better than yours. And it's crazy because people will hit you up for your stuff, for what you got, right? Like your truck, your rims, whatever. But be like, oh, cash on top. Oh, they're not that good anyway. And it's like, okay, why the heck are you hitting me up then, bro? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you even talking to me, bro? You don't make any sense. You want my stuff. I didn't say anything about yours. It mind blows me that people think that they want something and then they want more. That's something that's a trip. It doesn't sit well with me for people to think that they, you know, I don't know. You people are free to think what you want to think, bro. But again, it just mind blows me that people miss the point. Like, this is your well-being. This is your way of thinking. This is your life, your mind, and stuff like that, right? Ultimately, everything's borrowed from God, you know. But again, to accept really poor thinking of yourself and to accept this delusion that you're owed everything, it blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind. I try my best to be very fair. You know, even a trade, as simple as a trade, some people want to A, B, and C it, and it's like, bro, we're good, bro. Relax. You know what I mean? It mind blows me that people allow themselves to be certain ways. But, I mean, what are you going to do? The world thinks, you know, a lot of people in the world thinks that you know, however they think. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below about the trucks, man. I'm gonna swap everything right now. I'm on my way to go get oil and stuff like that. At least get the first initial swap of the oil change, and then I'll probably change the fluid in the differential. Not the differential, I'm sorry, in the transfer case. I heard that I've seen that you can actually put 5W30 in there, you know, the same engine oil that you have, that it works really well. Because something about ATF, there's a flaw in ATF or something like that makes it that makes oil better than putting something with ATF and all that in there. And then I took notes of it, but you're supposed to fill it like 2.5 quarts above. You fill it from the sensor plug instead of the actual fill plug, because a lot of the transfer cases go out because they're deprived of oil. So they said overfill it a little bit by 2.5. So here's the car. Looks pretty good overall. Let's see the back. It does have this seat. My wife wanted one of these seats in our other one. So what I'm going to do is take this one out too, put it in there, and then these will have 2 captain seats. And then, of course, I got the 3rd row back there. You guys are seeing this car with me. I didn't get a chance. It came late last night. Does need to be cleaned back here. They said they had it at their shop. They have I want to say a fab shop or something. I wasn't too clear on what they had, but it has the back seats, This is easy work. This can all be taken out. Even this, like the paint, that's easy. And I'm only saying that because I used to do couches, and it's pretty easy to take stuff out like this. A lot of people think, oh, no, it's ruined. It's not ruined, bro. Anyways, so I'm gonna start. I got to on this right here, on the other one, I have one I need to swap, and then I just bought oil and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do the transfer case, and then the oil in this one, and then fill that one up a little bit to the top of where the sensor's at. So get started on this thing. I just realized the front isn't working for AC, but this one is, and it has multiple things on top. So I just aimed one that way to that seat, one that way to the front seat, so 2 of them, and then these ones will be on the kids, of course. So just need to make sure it's full. It's just all fluid stuff, it seems like, in here, you know what I mean? But this is her, bro. Check it out. Got this one, it's clean, and this one. Sheesh, boy. Sheesh, boy. Sheesh, boy. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh.
Sheesh, donations.
Donation.
So I think you parked on the curb. This is one thing I don't like. I know people say it's fine. Transmission guys say it's fine, but I don't like that shit at all, bro. That shit open? I don't. Anyways, I love these ratchets, bro. I love these ones. Oh man, I love these. They're the ones that only go one way. They got this, so it's a flex head. Cheap set for like 30-40 bucks, bro. Whole set right here, bro. But this thing's like fall on there, bro. There we go. This, I don't know if you guys can see it. Obviously not, because I moved the bucket in the fucking way. Yeah, that needed to be changed for sure. Shit. Yeah. Sheesh. Double servicing the transfer case. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap. Well, I'm letting it come out now, but I'm gonna fill it up. Come on, bro. So far, I've done the transfer case oil swap on it. I did the engine oil swap, and now I'm gonna do the front diff with gear oil, or at least add for now, because I'm pretty sure if I emptied it I wouldn't have enough. So I'm gonna see if it has enough, and then go ahead and lower this thing down and fill it up. The front transfer case, or the front case, is right here. So all right guys, buttoning up the final touches. I filled the front differential. When I opened it, it had like nothing in it, so I luckily had some gear oil, and then filled it up. There's a front diff for anybody who doesn't know, if they're new to like the all-wheel drive 4x4 drive stuff. And then I serviced the transfer case, topped off the oil, and then gonna bleed the coolant some more. Either they have the wrong coolant in there. I want to say it was green. I don't think I've ever used green, not that I remember. Maybe that's why it's overheating, or maybe it needs to be burped. So I'm gonna check that out right now. But we are buttoning things up as far as oil, I guess you could say. Fluids are topped off. You know what time it is. Let's do it. Sheesh. Kit I ended up getting the other day that I was telling you about. Right now I'm about to switch this shock out so this thing stays up better. What it is, something feels sluggish about it, bro. I did all the fluids except the differential. I gotta do the differential fluid when I get a chance. But something feels sluggish. I don't know if it needs trans service or what, but kind of sucks, but whatever, man. But this is what it looks like.